SHA CARRI Richardson shines. Will she defend her 100m crown at World Athletics Champs Tokyo 2025? Glowing starfire. The world champion beat SHA Jackson to the line to get her title defense off to a strong start. Can she clinch back-to-back world titles? SHA CARRI Richardson got off to a strong start in her campaign to defend her 100-meter world title at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Yes, she won her heat in 11.03 seconds. Yes, she beat the likes of two-time world 200m champion SHA Jackson and Bahamas Anthea Charlton, both of whom have run significantly faster than Richardson this year with times of 10.88 and 10.87 seconds, respectively. But the real Richardson is yet to show herself. For someone like the Team USA star sprinter, whose injury-disrupted season had produced a fastest time of 11.05 before this race, going 200s quicker in the heats in Tokyo does not reveal the question everyone has been asking. Just how fast can she run this year? To win gold at these Worlds, she'll likely need to shave 2/10 or more off of her new season's best, and the time to show she is ready is now. Richardson's time was the 5th fastest of the heats, with the likes of Paris 2024 Olympic champion Julian Alfred, 10.93, Britain's Daryl Neita, 10.94, and world leader Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, 10.99, all dipping below 11 seconds. There's also the nagging issue of Richardson's start, so often seen as the weakest part of her racecraft. Once again in Tokyo, the 25-year-old began slowly and had to accelerate back to pip Jamaica's Jackson on the finish line. But while Richardson's start has never been as explosive as some others, her ability to reach a phenomenal top speed has been a feature of her glittering career so far. In a race that had shades of the last World 100-meter final in Budapest, Jackson seemed to be far and away from Richardson before the U.S. athlete found her stride and overtook her at the line. Once again, the athlete from Dallas, Texas, showed that you can't ever count her out. For the women racing in the 100m at the Worlds in Tokyo, there's little time to rest, let alone to ruminate on your results. The semifinals take place tomorrow evening, with the final gold medal race taking place just 2 hours later. And while questions still swirl around the position Richardson will find herself in at the end of Sunday night's action, there's little doubt that she has the ability to answer them. It took a personal best time of 10.65 seconds to push her to victory in Budapest. Defending her title in Tokyo may need her to dig even deeper after arguably the most challenging season of her career. 10 fastest qualifiers for the women's 100-meter semifinals at Tokyo 25. Julian Alfred, LCA, 10.93. Daryl Neita, GBR, 10.94. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, USA, 10.99. Tina Clayton, JAM, 11.01. SHA CARRI Richardson, USA, 11.04. SHA Jackson, JAM, 11.04. Marie-Josie Ta-Lou-Smith, Civilian, 11.05. Twanisha Terry, USA, 11.06. Dina Ashersmith, GBR, 11.07. Tori Lewis, AUS, 11.08. SHA CARRI Richardson's schedule for the 100m semifinals and finals of the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Sunday the 14th of September. Semifinals. 20:20 local time. 13:20 CEST. Final. 22:13 local time. 15:13 CEST. How to watch SHA CARRI Richardson at the World Athletics Championships 2025. Fans in the U.S. can watch exclusively on NBC and streaming on Peacock, while in Canada the local broadcaster will be CBC Sports or Radio Canada. In the United Kingdom, coverage will be on BBC Two and BBC iPlayer, as well as TNT Sports. And in Australia, fans can watch on SBS Viceland and SBS On Demand. Across Europe and Africa, extensive free-to-air live coverage will be brought through 41 EBU members in Europe and North Africa, including France Televisions in France, ARZDF in Germany, NRK in Norway, SVT in Sweden, II in Italy, complemented by the EBU digital platform Eurovisionsport.com. There will also be comprehensive extensive pay coverage in Europe, except in the Nordics, Poland and Russia, through Warner Bros. Discovery or Eurosport platforms, and in Africa through the Supersport network. While in Jamaica, the championships will be broadcast on Television Jamaica, TVJ Sports Network, and One Spot Media. The women's 100-meter at Tokyo 2025 is not just another sprint. It's a collision of past glory, rising stars, and redemption arcs. SHA CARRI RICHARDSON enters as the defending world champion from Budapest 2023, who ran a championship record of 10.65 seconds to claim gold since then. However, her story has had rough edges, injuries, inconsistency, moments off track, and times that haven't quite reached the heights many expected. Tokyo 2025 looms as her chance, not just to defend the title, but to reclaim a narrative. Here's what she's up against. To understand whether she will defend, here are the main factors that could help or hamper her. Strengths are things in her favor. Championship experience. Richardson has shown she can deliver under pressure. Her Budapest 2023 win proves she knows how to rise when it matters. That kind of mental edge sometimes outweighs pure speed. Wildcard entry and defender's edge. As the defending champion, she gets a wildcard into Tokyo. Even if a season hasn't always been peak, she's got the chance to peak at the championships. Determination and resilience. Her path over the past year has not been smooth. Injury, public scrutiny, and gaps in her top results. Many athletes buckle when facing that pressure. Richardson seems motivated to prove something, not just to others, but to herself. Challenges what's holding her back. Season's best of form. She has not broken 11 seconds this season leading into Tokyo. That is a big red flag for someone expected to win. In sprints, margins are razor-thin. Form matters. Rising competition. She's not alone. Athletes like Melissa Jefferson Wooden, USA, Julian Alfred, St. Lucia, Olympic gold medalist, strong recent results, plus Jamaican sprinters like Sharika Jackson and Tina Clayton are pushing hard. Some of them have been more consistent lately, and some have very fast season clocks. Physical and mental wear. Injuries, disruptions, and off-field distractions can sap speed, rhythm, and confidence. For a sprinter, small losses in consistency or start reaction time can make all the difference. Richardson's had to address injuries and heal in relative quiet. Expectations. When everyone is watching, when the media and fans expect a champion to shine, that can be double-edged. Some respond well, others are mentally burdened. The weight of being the one to beat is real. Richardson has shown poise, but this is Tokyo, and time is short for fine margins. Bullseye what she needs to do. If SHA CARRI Richardson is going to defend her 100m crown, here are key moves she'll need to pull off. Peak in the semifinal. Enough speed to get through heats, save energy but keep focus, then unleash her best start, drive, and finish when it counts. Perfect technical execution. Getting out of the blocks is essential. Her finish and knee drive to the line matter enormously. Even a tiny slippage or hesitation can cost gold. Mental clarity. Block out distractions, noise, past mistakes, off-track stories. Stay focused on the lane, the gun, the person in front. Trust in the training. Manage conditions and rounds. Heat, humidity, fatigue. Tokyo can impose harsh conditions. She needs to manage her energy across rounds. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.